Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very special bonus episode of Breaking Bread. We have something really interesting for you today. I'm your host, Liam. Thursday just gone, which was the 21st of November, for anyone listening a little bit in the future. Not obviously the future. Anyway, so the 21st of November was a very special day. It was Beaujolais Day, which is a very special day for you wine lovers out there. Carl was mega excited, as you'll hear in the episode. We go into it in the episode, so I'm not really going to get into it here. But it's a type of red wine. There's a big race to get the first bottle, and obviously it can't be sold before the 21st of November, so it makes a good little day. And our friends at Little Blackwood, obviously always doing something unique and exciting. They'd done a very special dinner where they cooked a special 4 different game courses and then a dessert. Obviously no game and a dessert. Then they paired all 5 courses with 5 different Beaujolais wines. So it was fairly unique and exciting, obviously in keeping with Ben's philosophy and the Little Blackwood way. And Ben got in touch with us a few weeks ago and he told us all about it, and obviously seen mainly Carl's enthusiasm for it, and thought it might be a nice idea to record an actual podcast live from the dinner table. So with very little convincing, we thought, well, we'll give it a go. So we're not really sure how it's going to work out. I've listened back to it. I think it's quite fun. I think it is what it's meant to be. It's a bit of fun and not really meant to be taken seriously. I've unedited it on purpose. I want to keep as much of the background noise in as possible. I think the whole point of one of the nicest parts of the evening was the whole atmosphere of the dining room. So hopefully I've captured a little piece of that. Yeah, so it is noisy. There are highs and lows, and it's a bit rough and ready, but it is what it is, and that's kind of what we were going for. So hope you enjoy it. Obviously, food's a very visual thing, and you'll hear us talking a lot about the wines and the colours of the wines and the taste of the food, and you'll hear us enjoying it. But obviously, it's really a visual thing, so it's quite difficult over audio, but it's a bit of fun, and it might work, it might not. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go. We'll put all the pictures of the food and every dish and all the wines and everything on our show notes, which can be found at breakingbreadpodcastuk.blog. So head over there if you want to see kind of what we're talking about. We'll get them up in the next few days. I've rushed to get this episode out as fast as possible because I think we want to capture the kind of essence of the day, and while it's still fresh, so obviously goes without saying, a massive thank you to Ben, Sophia and all the staff at Little Blackwood. They looked terrified, well, apart from Ben. Ben loved it when the mic was near him, but poor Sophia and the staff did not want to be anywhere near this microphone, which some people, it has that effect on them. So yeah, but I really loved it. Carl really enjoyed himself, and yeah, we're really grateful to everyone at Little Blackwood for getting us in to do this, because it was just a lot of fun. So yeah, hope you all enjoy. Here we go.
Like that.
Right, this is Carl, yeah, believe it or not, I am here. I've been a bit busy, so I'm looking at the menu over it now. We've got pigeon, rabbit, partridge, venison, and then a cracking looking pudding of polenta, mango and coconut. I'm most looking forward to the partridge, I think, although I'd really love pigeon, but partridge being bacon, that's just awesome, great combo. Was it you're looking forward to the most, Liam?
Probably the same, but maybe a bit of venison. I do love venison. Obviously, shallot. I guess it's a shallot red wine sauce. So that'd be a banger, I think.
And obviously, I'm looking forward to all the wine. Properly looking forward to it all. It's one of my favourite days of the year. Normally get a couple of bottles in from Connolly's or something like that in the house. So hopefully still got some left, and I'll go up on Saturday and get some.
When did you first get into it?
I got into it in Japan. Like, I'd always heard about it and never paid too much attention. But Japan are like the first country, because of where they're situated on the planet. They get that day before France. So loads of people in Japan, for some reason, are absolutely mad on it. Like, they bath in it and stuff like that. Like, every single bar and pub on that day had notices up and wine. I mean, we're in, like, their version of O'Neill's, for example, and they've got it on, just, like, a big list of all the different ones they've got. It's really impressive. The Japanese take it so seriously, well into it.
We've pretty much just done a podcast, just sitting there chatting. I should have. That's what I thought. I was like, I should have definitely recorded this. So I am here at the minute in Little Blackwood, obviously with Harry and Danny from Beef on Block. Obviously, you've seen them on Twitter. Hello.
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 So, what are you most excited about tonight?
Well, all the game.
All the game.
Yeah, and the red wine as well. We're starting with a beer right now, trying to pace ourselves, aren't we?
I think the venison looks quite nice. I don't actually know a lot of what's actually on this menu, so it'd be interesting to see what actually anything is.
Have you not had much game?
No, I'm not experienced in game, to be honest. I wouldn't say I've got much experience, but it does look delicious, and I trust everything Ben does.
Yeah, true.
Well, you know your way around beef anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, if it was beef, then I know what I'm doing, but pulled shoulder and venison, I don't have much experience with.
Is it a rare night off for you guys?
Yeah, actually, because it's got a bit quiet now that we're in Christmas period, we get to actually go out and enjoy food now, rather than just cooking all the time at home.
That's one of the bonuses. I don't suppose you get many days off doing what you're doing.
This summer has been mental. Like, it was mental. August, I think we were doing like 4 to 5 events a week. So I was eating like McDonald's on the way home. It was so bad.
That's what most chefs do.
So bad. All that good food, all the chefs around you. I mean, McDonald's.
I heard a podcast with someone from Salt in Michelin star restaurant in Stratford, and they were saying it's obvious most chefs obviously finish when most of the other places are closed, so we're going McDonald's on the way home.
Honestly, that's what you eat. It's so bad. I've even like started adding like extra cheese on my cheeseburgers to mix it up. It's so bad.
They know you already when you come.
Yeah, my order.
Where's the best place we can find you? Obviously Digbeth Dines.
Yeah, so we do bit in Leicester, canteen. Next year we're at Baltic Market for 8 weeks residency, starting in, is it end of March, Harry?
Start of March.
Start of March, we're there for 8 weeks. Obviously we'll be at Pedlar and Bustler next year as well. Do a lot of the external events at Digbeth Dining Clubs like Shrewsbury. Where else do we do? Bromsgrove, Longbridge. I think I've named them all. Harry's just looking at me a little bit delirious.
Harry's like, what do you want from me?
University.
Oh, that's at Warwick University, which we're there next Wednesday. So every 2 weeks they run that one at the university.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Uni kids have got money. Like, where have they got money to spend £10 on steak and chips? I'm like, what? It's mad.
Awesome. Well, look out for the amazing van. What van is it? Quickly, I can't let you go back talking quickly.
I always say it wrong.
It's a Peugeot J7 Bel Air,
That's
but
it,
that is
Bel
as
Air.
far as our knowledge of vintage vans goes. I've just learnt that, that's all. 1970 something.
76, I think.
76.
Yeah.
It looks good and it's full of trouble. That's all you know.
When it drives, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Right, the first course has just come out with the wine as well. So we've got starter of pigeon, fig and blackberry. It's a wood pigeon with a beetroot puree, pickled beetroot, dried fig and blackberries. The wine I've already had a sneaky taste of. The wine's amazing. Liam, how do you think yours looks?
Yeah, it looks incredible. Pigeon's perfect. Like, don't want it any more well done than that. I can't wait. I can't wait any longer. Let's do this. So we've just finished our first course there, the pigeon with fig and blackberry. I thought it was incredible. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, it was awesome. Really, really nice. The pigeon was like the cooking's always going to be per. When you look at it, this place, you look at the menu, you know whatever you get is going to be cooked well. But yeah, really nice. The pickled beetroot was nice. The puree was really good. It's not wrote down on the menu, but I did ask him just like there's a little yogurt with it that had loads of like spices in it that was underneath, and that really helped. I think.
Yeah, I thought the yogurt was really good. Could have done with maybe a little bit more yogurt. I think maybe just a bit more. The blackberry was nice. I like the sharpness of the blackberry with the meat.
Yeah, it's perfect.
How was the wine?
The wine's great, mate. As I said, one of my favourite times of year. This is like it's another Christmas for me. But now the wine's superb.
I wish you could see how happy this fella is here now. He's so happy as he takes another big swig of wine.
It's a hard life. It's fantastic.
How did the wine go with the dish?
Yeah, perfect. Not too strong. Well, it's strong enough. It holds up to the pigeon because it's a 2016 wine, which is relatively old for Beaujolais wine. So you need something a bit more robust to go with the pigeon. But I think as we move on, especially when we get the rabbit and the partridge, he's gone a bit lighter.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one already. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, the next one we've got rabbit wrapped in Parma ham, rabbit croquette, and carrot puree, and a rabbit consomme. I can't wait to try the rabbit consomme. That's going to be really good.
It's something I've not had before.
No, I've never had a rabbit one, no.
Awesome.
Right, the rabbit's just turned up, and I can tell you it smells absolutely amazing. And I'm also over the moon. There's more rabbit croquette than anything else, because that's got to be good. The wine as well. The wine's just come out. It's a white Beaujolais, which to be honest, I'll be perfectly honest, I didn't even know they did a white Beaujolais, but it's so different tasting. It's like a very light Chardonnay, but it's really, really good stuff.
Yeah, it smells incredible. I'm really looking forward to this dish. And you're right about the croquette.
I mean it now, man. Oh, wow.
Good. I'm going for it.
Right, so that's the rabbit course out of the way. Absolutely phenomenal. That rabbit croquette, I could have... I think it's one of the best things I've eaten in a long time, the rabbit croquette. And the wine goes perfectly with it again. Like, the pairings and the food tonight, we're really, really lucky to be here tonight. We're definitely getting something special, ain't we?
Yeah, it's amazing. That rabbit dish was incredible. Them croquettes, I could just eat a load of them. They were unbelievable. Yeah, there was a little salty hit from the Parma ham. Do you think one of the... Sorry? What did you think of the... Did you think the wine, if you used the red one, would have been more overpowering, or...?
No, for the type of dish it was. Very light dish, rabbit, carrot. Rabbit's a very delicate flavour anyway, so you need something really light to go with it, so... I'm just happy to have tried a white Beaujolais because I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it was a normal red Beaujolais, do you think it would have overpowered it?
No, because Beaujolais is quite light anyway, so I think it would have still worked, but this works better.
That's just me showing again how much I know about Beaujolais.
You don't need to know a lot, mate. Just remember it's a light wine, that's it. It's just very light in flavour.
You're the alcohol side of this operation. We know that.
I wonder where you go when you said you were the alcohol side of this.
Was there much you'd improve, or?
Mate, there's not a thing I'd improve so far. Not a thing. All been fantastic.
It's doing well. It's the first. Have you ever been to one of these game evenings before?
No. I've obviously ate a lot of game. Like if I see, like on this, there's pigeon, rabbit, partridge, venison. If I see that on any menu, I normally order at least one of them.
Definitely. It's that time of year as well. It's perfect for autumn.
Yeah, it's the right time. Cold days, something gamey, something nice. Got that warm, sort of earthy feel to it.
I think it's made everyone happy. The whole restaurant's happy. Everyone's
buzzing, man. Everyone's really happy. The restaurant's full. Like people are smiling. The wine seems to be going down a treat as well.
Sophia's smiling.
Always smiling, mate. Right, partridge has just turned up along with the wine. The wine is, I'm going to say, oh, it's gorgeous. It's a lot stronger than I was expecting, but it's really, really nice. And the dish looks unbelievable, don't you agree, Liam?
Yeah, this is the one we were both picked out at the start, wasn't it? Looks incredible. I didn't realise it was Hasselback potatoes. I've been wanting to try Hasselback potatoes for ages.
Never done it?
Nah, I never tried.
Really easy to do. Really easy, like painfully easy.
Nah, I never tried them. I must make them.
Just need patience, mate. That's all you need for it. I like it. It's therapeutic making Hasselbacks.
I've got loads of patience. Yeah, but this looks incredible. The vibrancy of the peas, the pea puree. Yeah, it looks incredible. What's the little white? Little onion, is it? Or shallot? Oh, no,
Baby onion.
baby onion.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Carl's dribbling. He's happy again.
I'm a happy boy.
Right then, let's eat.
Right, that's the partridge, pea and bacon done. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. What do you think, Liam?
Yeah, that was good. That was one we were looking forward to before we started, and it didn't disappoint.
No, it's cooked perfectly. Absolutely cooked perfectly.
Some of us done better with the bones than others. I've never seen anyone demolish. I thought he was going to eat the bones.
Mate, you can't eat partridge like legs if you do with a knife and fork. Watching you try and do it, it looked awful. You're not even going to put your back out. Your fingers involved, mate.
That was superb, and I wasn't disappointed by them Hasselback potatoes. They were exactly as I thought they'd be. Absolutely stunning.
Can't believe that's the first time you tried them. Next, if you come over to mine for dinner, I'll cook your Hasselback potatoes, put it that way.
How did the wine go with it?
Really nice. The wine's quite strong, actually. It's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. It's like flavour-wise.
Partridge can kind of stand up to that kind of thing, though.
Yeah, it can do, especially cooked well. When it's cooked well, it can stand up to most things.
Which it was cooked well.
Yeah, like, it's so hard to get it right because it's so easy to overcook as well.
It's the first time we've seen Chef Ben Taylor sweating today.
Yeah, he looked pretty happy about the hard work he put in for that dish, and it did look hard work.
Definitely, I couldn't imagine doing that, especially for, I don't know, 20 people, I think.
Yeah, I think there's 20 covers tonight in there.
Yeah, so not an easy one, that one, partridge, but yeah. Can't remember the last time I've had partridge. That was delicious. It's one of my favourites as well, partridge.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, especially for this amount. To cook it that, like, there's 20 people. It's all half a roast partridge, so it's all on the bone. Different parts of it cooking at different times. Really impressive.
Big portions. We've still got the venison and the dessert. So I think we're going to be stuffed.
I know, yeah, I ain't going to have to go Shirley Cow on the way home.
Definitely not going to have to go Shirley Cow on the way home.
Right, the venison shoulder has just turned up. So we've got pulled venison shoulder, roast shallot, and a bourguignon sauce. It looks absolutely fantastic, like properly impressive. The wine's here. Let me try it. Oh, that's nice. It's a bit sweeter than the other ones. Certainly more what I'd call a modern Beaujolais. So 2019, so it's this year. So a couple of them we've had so far. In fact, this is the first one of this year we've got. Looking at the dates. But no, it's absolutely... Oh, it's really nice, actually. And I cannot wait to start this dinner. As soon as Liam gives me my dinner back. Anyway, with his lights and his cameras. We'll get there. We'll get there. So, Liam, you think it looks good?
Yeah, mate, what a showstopper like this. Definitely looks like the main event here now. Do love venison as well. It's the smell. That smell is driving me mad. You can smell it around the whole restaurant.
Yeah, you could smell it before it came out. It was really good.
Yeah, incredible. Wow, what a dish, man. That was absolutely stunning. Stunning. Slow cooked venison. We'll just give it a second, let all the laughing die down. Everyone's happy. Yeah, slow cooked venison with the slow cooked shallot. We just asked him how it was made. I'm definitely going to try it at home. So basically, you seal it in a pan and then, quote, stick in a shitload of butter and then stick it in the oven. A bit of thyme, a bit of garlic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What do you think?
Blown away, mate. Blown away. That shallot was unreal. What's wrong?
Just trying to look at it.
Right. Yeah, the shallot was... oddly enough, the schlot and the mate, I'm literally trying to get my breath back. How good that was! Big pile of pulled venison shoulder, loads of little diced carrots and herbs in it. The roast schlot, as we were saying, that was unreal. You get a bit of that with each bit of meat. Oh, done, mate. Tonight's unreal.
It's just food that makes you happy and that kind of stuff. Like, especially today's freezing cold. Coming here, nice warm restaurant, everyone happy. Some nice slow cooked venison.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've just been in the forest, just eating everything in the forest, like alive. It's amazing.
What was the wine like with it? I'd imagine it's quite strong, full bodied.
Oh yeah. No, it was very sweet, a bit a lot lighter. Proper, like, well, as I said, it's a 2019 Beaujolais, so very light. More like what you'd expect to get from a Beaujolais, really. But really good.
Good. One course left to go, I think, the dessert. So what's been your favourite so far?
I'd probably say the rabbit's been my favourite so far.
Is that because it's the most surprising? Like, you didn't expect it to be much at the start and now...
It's just that rabbit croquette. Absolutely blew me away.
Yeah, something I've never had before and it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't think I'd had one either. I was really impressed. I'm looking forward to the pudding. So we've got Plenta mango and coconut. Now, I'm not a massive coconut fan, and it's got a coconut panna cotta and a coconut sorbet. So I'm going to have to play this one by ear since I'm not really into coconut that much.
I love all of that. This is right up my street, that is. Mango.
This is definitely not something I'd normally order, put it that way.
I would. I'm well up for it. How do you think the evening's gone? Just good?
Oh, it's great. Well, you've only got to, like, we're sat at the bar, so we've got a good view of the whole restaurant. Every single table, big smiley faces, people are really happy, everyone seems to be loving the wine. Yeah, I think tonight's gone fantastic.
Yeah, Sam, I'll definitely come again.
Oh yeah, any more special nights where he's doing a load of game, definitely put my name down.
It's nice to get something different. It's not something you necessarily get every week.
No, because you might get like the odd starter that's pigeon or the odd main that's venison. But to have pigeon, then rabbit, then partridge, then venison all on the same night, I've never had that much game other than like in a game pie before.
Yeah, Sam, it's a real treat. What about the Beaujolais? What do you reckon? Has it lived up to expectation? You were real excited at the start.
Yeah, the Beaujolais wine's been really nice. Like proper celebration of this time of year.
What's the crack with it? You can't buy it all year round then?
No, it's made because it's quite young. Like you can keep it and you can have last year's or the year before that or whatever. But it's like the whole race is to get that first bottle, the freshest one possible. It hasn't been bottled very long. It hasn't been made that long ago. It's relatively new in comparison to most wine would be. So it basically comes and it's just this fantastic light bottle of wine. So it's only one day you're allowed to sell it on, and it's that day that like it's released, and everyone seems to want it that day. It's a thing I think it's going to get bigger and bigger because it seems to me that it was huge in like the 70s and 80s, and then it sort of disappeared a bit. And I think it's really coming back into fashion now.
Beaujolais have a vintage or anything like that?
Well, you've got the different ages. So I think the youngest one on this menu is 2016, but that wasn't too strong, that one, but that's the one it started off on. The next one's like a dessert Beaujolais wine, so I'm really interested in that one.
I think maybe one day we take a trip over to France and find out more about it, because it's definitely an interesting subject. Obviously I don't drink and I never drunk red wines, but it's definitely fascinated me.
Wine's one of them industries and areas that, I mean, anyone that listens to the Chris Connolly podcast will know it's just a huge area, wine, to a point where people get like whole qualifications on it and letters after their name, and there's awards for people that like sommeliers and stuff like this. Like people just employed to tell you what wine to drink.
It's got to be a dream job for some.
Oh yeah, but you've got to really know your stuff. Got to have a good knowledge. You got to like, I couldn't do it. I'm too interested in just drinking. Right, I'll have a bottle. I have to take photos of them, the bottles I like, because I'll forget otherwise.
You forget anyway of all of them, even if it was a bottle of beer.
Yeah, I've got a real bad memory. Like camera phones are the best thing ever for me because I don't forget stuff anymore. I just got to look through the dates on my phone.
Have you enjoyed doing the podcast while we're eating? It's a bit different. At least it's fresh in our memory.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different process, isn't it? Because we're having to talk before the dish and then after the dish. And it's good because when we normally talk about it, I'm trying to remember what we had. Whereas this time, I've just fucking eaten it, so I remember what I had.
Yeah, normally we're doing it like a couple of weeks or even a month after. So it's nice to have it fresh in the memory. This all came about because it was all Ben's idea, really. Ben just messaged just out of the blue. He said, I'm doing this Beaujolais night. Would you like to come and do it? Do a live podcast or do something, it sounds exciting. And I thought, it sounds alright, but I'm really sure how it would go down. And then Carl horses in like a bus and he's like, yes, we are definitely doing that.
Oh yeah, mate. As soon as Ben messaged us, I was like, yep, we're doing that 100%. I can make this work one way or another.
I think we should do a live podcast from a pop-up and do like a Breaking Bread pop-up and fill the restaurant with people. You cook your Mexican and then I'll go around and have a chat and see what they think.
Mate, it's on the cards. As I said, I've been working on a list of what I want to do and might be something for the future, that one to watch.
Well, obviously we'll get a little bit of practice in about 2 months, well exactly 2 months to the day I think. Well, it's not far off, 24th of January, organised by Ben and Simon Carlo, meat and one veg. We are coming here to do some cooking.
Yeah, I can't wait for this proper, the dream for me, because I always watch MasterChef. And I've always wanted to do that day where the normal people go in the kitchen for the day and they're going to do all the prep and do all the work. And I'm going to be doing it and then get rated by a load of people. And it's sold out in an hour, which I can't believe. They've had to bring in extra tables. The whole bar's going to be full, so we're looking at 30 covers for a restaurant that probably does 20 normally. So it's going to be obviously we don't know what we're cooking yet. We need to have a big talk about it and figure some stuff out. But I'm going to practice like shit and hopefully it'll go down well.
Yeah, so there's 5 of us doing it all together. There's us two, me and Carl, and then there's Simon himself doing it and Paul Fulford, who's the early favourite, I would say. I think the bookies would stick him as the early favourite to be the best. I think he's been secretly doing some cooking courses on the side.
Experience as well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think there's a joke about his age there somewhere. Definitely the oldest. And then there's Foodie Boy, the Foodie Boys. Really funny blog if you get a chance, completely different to the normal stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I don't care if I come last or what the ratings are. Don't give a shit. I'm literally just want the day in the kitchen, see what a chef's life is like.
Do you not want to win? I want to win.
I'd be happy with it. Mate, you know me, I'm not competitive at all.
I'm really competitive.
I'm competitive when it comes to stuff I'm not involved in, like England in the rugby or England in the football and stuff like that. But that's not competitive because I'm not having to do it. But stuff I do, I'm fairly comfortable. If I think it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks.
You might do on the night. I can't wait to see you a bit nervous. I think it's going to be a great night, though. I think, as we said, it's sold out, so I'm not even trying to plug it.
No. Well, I trust myself as well. Cooking's one of them things. It's my happy place when I'm cooking. I feel comfortable. I'm calm. I enjoy doing it, so I've just got to do it on a bigger scale, that's all. So I'm not concerned, I'm excited more than anything else.
Yeah, so if you do love Little Blackwood maybe a little bit as much as we do, you might want to get down here before the 24th of Jan, because it might be closed down after that. Reputation in tatters. Everyone's be like, that Little Blackwood's crazy. But in all seriousness, fair play to Ben, because this is just another example of how great the bloke is. I mean, coming up with this, and who else is going to let the restaurant be used like this?
No, his ideas, always, because that's what I love about this place. This is why we talk about it so much, because there's so much to talk about. His menu changes all the time. He does theme nights like this. They're open Christmas Day. We were chatting to the staff about that. He's always doing something different. There's other pop-ups in the restaurant. We've got Emma from El Borracho, so that's unfortunately closed down, but she's coming in to do a pop-up here. It's just an exciting place. There's always something happening.
Chef's here.
Here he is.
Chef's here. How do you think it's going then, Ben?
Yeah, it was good. I think it was quite enjoyable. I tried everything again, which was extra nice. Venison was lovely. Really, really good. Really well with the wines. Really well with the wines and the food, and thought it was all cooked nicely. The partridge, even I must say so myself, thought the partridge was cooked well. And, no, it was good. Looking forward to getting the dessert out and enjoying a glass of Beaujolais myself.
A glass or a bottle?
Bottle or two. No, it hasn't been too bad actually tonight. It's been quite enjoyable. So maybe just a glass tonight.
We were saying there's just a really nice atmosphere around the dining room. Everyone's so happy, and
yeah, we get a lot of it's really good. People just have little tables to start talking to each other, and all you need is a couple of tables in here. It's so small. It's just everyone just bounces off each other, and as I say, I tried to get a wine sommelier here to talk about the wine, but I think every wine sommelier in the country is probably doing something on the 21st of November. Hence why we've just printed out the sheets to go with it. But no, really happy, really pleased. I think everyone's enjoyed it, so can't complain. Roll on the next one. Food bloggers night. You boys are stepping up to the plate. Put your money where your mouth is.
Funny enough, we were just talking about that. I said, if you want to get to Little Blackwood, if you love it as much as we do, get here before the 24th, because after that it could be all in flames.
It might be right after the 24th. Just don't come on the 24th. Right, I'll see you later.
Cheers, Ben.
Right, dessert's just turned up. It looks fantastic. It smells amazing. The wine's here as well. I'll have a little taste. Hang on a sec. Oh, it's a dessert wine, so it's very sweet. Very nice. A little bit bitter, quite orangey and peachy. Really, really like it. The pudding looks fantastic. I'd say I'm a little apprehensive because I'm not a huge coconut fan, but Liam loves coconut, so he's probably very excited by this.
Yeah, look at it. It looks beautiful. Look at that panna cotta. Is there any wobble? Yeah, good wobble. Looks delicious. Superb. Carl looks impressed.
I am for coconut. It's nice. The sorbet. Hang on, let me try the sorbet.
Moment of truth. His face is giving nothing away. It's not really great radio, is it, this?
It doesn't really work too much on the radio. The sorbet I'm a bit harder to eat because it's very coconutty. But the panna cotta and the cake, yeah, more way.
Yeah, that's enough for this. I've got to try this. I'm salivating looking at this. Yeah, so that was the dessert. Absolutely incredible. I loved it. Loved all of it. Carl didn't think he'd like it, but it seemed like he did. But he passed me the sorbet, which was good for me. Double sorbet. Yeah, I loved it. The cake was a little bit sweet, but the other bits weren't too sweet, which was good. I loved the creaminess.
Yeah, to be honest, I liked it. I didn't really like. It's not that I didn't like the coconut sorbet. It's just I'm not a huge fan of coconut, so I was happy to pass that along. But the polenta cake and the lemongrass and coconut panna cotta was really good. Not too coconutty, not too much lemongrass, just a really nice panna cotta. But the polenta cake, soaked in honey and stuff. Oh, I was all over that. I could have just had a massive slice of that.
That's unusual because you don't normally like sweet stuff.
No, but it's more like natural sweet stuff I do like. So anything honey based, I'm usually a lot happier with it. Because I do like sweet stuff. Like ice cream's my favourite thing in the world. But anything honey based on a cake or carrot cake or just anything like that. But this pudding was nice. I said I gave you the coconut sorbet, but that's because it was very coconutty, and I'm not going to lose any sleep over that.
Yeah, I would have been happy enough with just the panna cotta, to be honest. I thought panna cotta was beautiful, not too sweet, very creamy, perfect.